I've been asked more times than I can remember, do you really need special shoes to play hacky sack? And well, if all you're going to do is kick in a hack circle for fun, then the answer is no, not really. But if you're interested in learning to do some tricks, and maybe even get a little serious about freestyle footbag, then the answer is yes, definitely. This is Matt with my new channel Passback, here to introduce a series where I'm going to be reviewing shoes for freestyle footbag. In the same way that all sports are best played with proper equipment, shoes are the most vital piece of equipment to best play and enjoy freestyle footbag. So, in this series, I'm going to be exploring options that are out there, both for new and existing players. Now, the main reason that I'm starting this series is because the shoes that have been traditionally used for footbag, such as the Adidas Rod Laver, the Adidas Climacool, the Reebok G-Unit, and Footbag's own Quantum, are no longer in production, and players and the sport are kind of desperately in need of good shoes that are easily available to purchase that won't require you to scour eBay for hours. However, since there aren't currently any shoes designed specifically for freestyle footbag, apart from Quantums, we need to know what to look for that will make a good candidate. So, let's first take a look at the most important aspects of a shoe. The majority of footbag tricks are performed using the toe and inside surfaces of a shoe. So we need these areas to be flat, large, and have thin enough material that will allow you to feel the bag. On the toe in particular, we're probably going to want toe walls, as these will help support delays on the surface, but they aren't completely necessary. And for an example of a shoe without them, go check out the Climacool. In addition to the surfaces, we need something light, as footbag requires you to move your legs quickly, and heavier shoes put unnecessary strain on your joints. The exact weight can vary, but generally let's look for something that's comparable to one of these. Let's say somewhere between 300 and 350 grams. Finally, we need decent stability to support higher impact tricks, as well as a good sole, one that will both grip on different surfaces and will hold up over time. In the review videos, I'm going to be looking at shoes in two parts. First, an unboxing, where I will give my initial impressions of all of the desired aspects, followed by a technical review after about 1 month of playtesting, where I will analyze how the shoe actually performs. I'm going to be looking at shoes through one of two lenses, which will have slightly different criteria. Starter shoes, low barrier of entry options for players new to the sport, and pro shoes for advanced freestyle players looking for something top of the line. For starter shoes, I'm looking for something on the less expensive side, let's say around $70 and below, that is playable right out of the box and can get a new player through the basics of freestyle. The shoe doesn't need to be perfect in all aspects, however, the list of must-have concepts that I will be trying out is kicks, especially toe and inside, basic stalls, meaning toe, inside, and clipper, basic tiltless tricks, and low-level giltless tricks. If a starter shoe passes that list of must-haves, I will also try out some nice-to-have concepts and attempt to figure out when a new player should consider upgrading from that particular starter to a pro shoe. And if you're new to footbag and you don't know all of these terms yet, that's okay right now, we'll get to those later. For pro shoes, I'm looking for something that can support all aspects of high-level play. And in my playtesting, I will attempt to have completely normal sessions in them as if I were playing in my regular shoes. I will explore potential mods, modifications, lacing styles, and any other alterations that might help the shoe perform as best as it can. I will do my playtesting on various surfaces, at least as best as I can right now. And although I will only play in these for about a month, I will do my best to estimate how they might hold up over time. I will also note any transition hardships that I encounter coming from lavers, as these are what I've played in for the majority of my near 15-year career in the sport. Finally, while I won't be as concerned with price as I will be with starter shoes, I will of course give my opinion on the value. Well, that sums up the plan for the series, and I'm really excited to get started. I already have a long list to work through, but if you do see a shoe out there that you want me to take a look at, please let me know either in the comments or send me a message on Instagram. I'll add it to my list, and who knows, you might see it in a future video. In addition to this series, I also plan to make lots of videos all to do with footbag culture, equipment, and introductory information. So please subscribe and stay tuned to Passback for more videos to come soon. Thanks, and see you next time.